Hey there, I'm Lauren from Boxy Ladies and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about some of the swag that I got from the makeup show. I was looking through a lot of it and it was just a lot, so I thought it might be easier to film a video than to actually take all the pictures and blog about it. So I thought this would be kind of a good way to go through some of the things. And so first I'm going to show you what was actually in my swag bag that they gave us for free for being press and covering the event. And then I'll show you some of the things that I bought for myself just because there were a lot of vendors there hawking a lot of their things for discounted rates. So of course I had to take advantage of some of that. So yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So I have this big Smith bag and from Smith Cosmetics, which I just love the simplicity of this bag, and so I put everything in it. But they actually gave us this big Makeup Forever bag when I got there, and all of the things were on the seats in the first press meeting, so that's where I got all of these things. But then I transferred them to the Smith bag after I bought some things from Smith. So that's what I'm going through today. So I haven't played with a lot of these things yet, so I'll just sort of be looking at them kind of along with you so we can just sort of see all of the things together. So let's see here. So here are some of the things. They were wrapped in these hair ties, which is nice. These are kind of popular. I don't use these types of hair ties too much because they kind of bother my hair, but you know, that's kind of cute that they wrapped them in here. So it looks like this company is Cotrill. I don't know if you can see that. And this is their spaghetti. Is that what it's called? Spaghetti no rinse smoothing cream. Is that right? Oh, that's random. And then this is their Hydra Leave-In Hydrating and Antioxidizing Spray. And so these are both, you know, obviously full-size products, and so that's really nice. I might start actually using this one a little bit because I like having a spray after I get out of the shower, just so I have something that protects my hair a little bit against the heat. And then yeah, I might use this for when I'm doing kind of straightening type days when I don't want a lot of flyaways. So yeah, it's nice to have. So these are the Alcone Company makeup remover wipes. And so these are just basically, you know, makeup wipes, but they were, some of the makeup artists that I listened to were talking about how much that they love these for, you know, when they get models on a shoot, you know, they don't trust that the model has actually washed their face beforehand. They'll, you know, use some of these to make sure her face is all clean before going in with makeup. And so I've heard that these are really good wipes, and so I'm excited to actually use them for myself. I also got this Lash So Clean, and so I actually haven't used this yet because I'm still pretty new to false lashes. I'm wearing some today. I've been practicing wearing a few of them since I did buy some at the makeup show, and so this is a false lash cleaning kit, which I actually really need, so I'm excited for that. And it's called Lash So Clean, and it's by Beauty So Clean. That's the company. So that is really cool, and I will actually use those probably on these lashes that I'm wearing right now because these are really nice and I want to keep them clean. So they gave us a few makeup brushes, and basically these three. And this one is the Stilazzi S129, and it is so soft. At first I thought it was a foundation brush, but now I'm thinking that might be nice for just powdering under the eyes because of that tapered shape. I don't know. I haven't used this yet because I kind of thought it was something different than it was. I just took it out of its packaging, but I really love how soft this is, and so yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. Put that in my jar. And then this is a Cosette S175, and so this is just a tapered blending brush, as you can see. So I've used this a little bit. I like that it's not like super floppy. There is some like give to it, but like you can still blend out really easily. So I've used this a little bit since I got it, and I like it, so yeah. And then the brush that I was most excited about was this guy right here. It is the Smith 302, and I was just like so fired up to get a Smith brush for free, basically, since I have discovered Smith brushes from Samantha Ravindell's videos, and I got a few of them for my birthday, and then I bought a few at the show. So I just thought this was so cool to receive this in the PR package, since yeah, these aren't cheap, so that was awesome. Okay, the next thing that I got was the Mario Badescu. This is their facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And I had recently gotten this in a little like sample kit from an Ulta purchase, and I really like the little one that I got, and so I'm definitely going to be using this bigger one. And I just use it sort of like after I put on a serum before moisturizer. I sort of used to do it the other way. I used to put it on before the serum, but then one of the makeup artists was like, no, you put that on after the serum, that'll lock it in, and then the moisturizer on top of that will lock it all in. I'm like, all right, I'll try that. So I've been doing that with this. And then we also got this little Cinema Secrets guy. This is the makeup brush cleaner travel kit, and I've used this cleaner before. It's sort of like an instant brush cleaner. You just basically dip your brush into a little bit of it and you like swirl it around. The brush is clean and dry. It's like really magic. You don't want to do this too much to your brushes because there's so much alcohol in this concoction, and it will do, you know, do your brushes dirty over the long haul. But if you just need to clean one quickly, this is the way to go. And it obviously, makeup artists love it. It's like they need it on the job all the time. So yeah, this is great for makeup artists, but I like it too. On the brush cleaning train, this is some, oh man, I don't even know how to pronounce this. QOsmetics. And this is the professional brush cleaner. It's something that you spray on your brushes to get them clean. I have not used this yet, and I've literally never heard of this brand before, but hey, you know, I'll try this. So that was awesome. And then let's see, what is this? This is the Twin Medics, and it is a few of their products in different travel sizes. So there's going to be their A15, which is pure vitamin A, antioxidants, and retinol. Then there's going to be their Pro Essentials C10, which is pure vitamin C, antioxidants, and ascorbic acid. Their Pro Essentials E5 with pure vitamin E and antioxidants, and tocopherol. And then their Pro Essentials O2 Oxygen Skin Transformer with organic botanicals, and their Pro Essentials X, which is smart exfoliator with detoxifying sea salt and antioxidant Kumaru. And so they're just in little containers like that, so you can try just a little bit of their skincare stuff. I'm filming with a new camera today, and can you tell that my zoom and stuff is way better than it used to be? I'm excited. So yeah, they're just, you know, a few of their little trial sizes in there. which is nice. I'm interested in their vitamin C serum since that's one that I use a lot. And then this is from Dermacolor, and it is their, just like a few different samples, I think, of different like skin tones from kind of a light shade to a deeper shade, and it's like their D4, D52, and D375 shades. And so, yeah, this, oh, it's from Kryolan is the brand, and it's their Dermacolor camouflage system. So that's kind of cool. I'm not sure if this lightest shade will be light enough for me, but makeup artists use kind of these types of shades where they carry more like kind of like the dark, you know, dark colors and lighter colors, and then they sort of mix them together to get everything in between. And so that's kind of cool for makeup artists, so they could try mixing a couple of these colors to see how they like it. So that's pretty cool. Alright, next up is this package of masks, and it is, these are made in Korea, and it's from the company Mustay, Mustay, it says this, Mustay right here, and it says it's the mood therapy mask, and so I think there are a few different ones in here. So, one for joy, anger, sadness, and pleasure. So this is the joy mask, and this is the vitamin sadness mask. It's kind of funny. This is the cooling anger mask, and this is the moisture lifting pleasure mask. And so on the back of all of these, you can see it's in Korean, but there are some English directions on the bottom as well. Not that you really need a whole lot of directions to just like stick the mask on your face and then take it off, but that's funny. Oh, I was just reading on the back of this this pleasure mask, and it says, to regain her skin from late night party. So that's kind of funny. What does the anger say? To cool her skin from excessive heat, red line from stress. And the sadness one says, to give lively skin from depressing and difficulty. And the joy is to protect her skin that always maintains a good mood from outdoor activities. I just love straight translations from Korean. They crack me up. So I love sheet masks, so I'll definitely use all these. And interestingly enough, I did meet the owner of the company that produces these. I believe she is a Texan gal. Oh my gosh, what is Franklin into now? I believe that she was one of the speakers in a series that I saw. It was like a panel of 4 women, and they were just talking about being in the makeup industry, what's it like in Texas, what their particular challenges are, etc. And I think one of them owns this company that kind of does some of this Korean beauty stuff stateside, so I'll have to double check on that, but either way, these masks I'm excited for. And then now we're kind of into palettes. This one is so cool looking. I mean, right? And this is from Lunatic Cosmetics, and it's a contour palette. And as you can see, there are just a ton of shades in here, which are so cool. And I love the fact that, that these are magnetized, so you can pop these out and put them in a Z palette. You know, you can pop out your colors. And this is also just great for working makeup artists who definitely need a bunch of different colors for different skin tones. So I think this is really great, and it did come with a mirror, which is nice. And so yeah, this is a great palette, and I haven't tried it yet, so I'm looking forward to playing more around with this. And then the next palette we got was this Senna 70s palette, and it has some interesting colors in here. These are the shades, but while I don't see myself wearing like this lime green one every day, I do think that this contour color is pretty nice, and this blush is pretty nice as well. And you know, I love kind of these like orangey red tones, so this is something I think I'm going to get some use out of. I haven't played around with this yet, but now that I'm looking at it again, I'm like, I need to play with this pretty soon. I'm gonna swatch a couple of the colors right now while we're just sitting here, so you can just see some of the pigmentation. These aren't, you know, the best swatches in the world, but just so you can see what some of the colors look like. So pretty cool. One of the next palettes that I'm really excited about getting is this NYX Earth palette. And so recently, if you don't know, NYX recently released like a bunch of different elements palettes, and there was one for like sky, fire, or not sky, like wind, air, fire, earth, metal, like just a few different varieties of these. And then, you know, a lot of us in the makeup community got really excited about them, and then we looked at the price tag and they were each $30, and this is a drugstore palette, and so people were just like, why am I going to pay $30 for a NYX palette? And so I personally was not going to pay $30 for a NYX palette because I didn't need it that much. I saw a few that I thought looked kind of cool, but I was like, you know, if I'm spending $30, might as well spend another $10 to get kind of a high-end one. But I think NYX is trying to pivot their brand to be more high-end and be more like pro makeup artist friendly, and so I think their prices are starting to reflect that. But anyway, the palette itself I think is just gorgeous. The tones, the jewel tones on this, I love. And the colors themselves are just super gorgeous. I love those jewel tones, and some of these colors do remind me a little bit of the Anastasia Subculture palette, which, as you know, I did not enjoy. But these colors are very pigmented. They remind me a lot of it. Let me just swatch a few here. But these seem much easier to work with than the Subculture palette, and so I'm very excited to play around with it more, especially now that it's fall. Here, I want to swatch this like gold one. Ooh, that's pretty, pretty, pretty. I am like not great at swatching, but you know, here are a few more of the shades. That golden one is really pretty. I think this like dark burgundy one is really pretty. You know, this green one, gorgeous, and this gray tone is really interesting. I don't think I have like a gray tone shadow like that, so it's really pretty. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing more with this palette, and you know, who knows, maybe it is worth $30. I'm definitely interested to find out. Alright, the next one is this American Body Art Pixie Paint. The glitter itself, and you can kind of see in there just a lot you can do for like Halloween or just different events. The base itself isn't like a strong blue color, but it holds on to the glitter really well. So, and that's, you know, I don't know that from putting it all over my body, but just from swatching it on my hand, you know, you can see a little bit of the glitter on there. I didn't put very much. Let me see if I can just put a little more. See if I can give it a better shot here. Oh yeah, there you go. So you can kind of see there, that's just it swatched a little bit. This is just sort of like one of those fun to have type things for me personally. Like, I'm not wearing this on the daily or anything, but still kind of cool to have, and still cool that they, you know, put it in for us to try. So I appreciate that. So I did get a MAC lipstick, but it wasn't actually in my press bag. They were just, the MAC had a booth there, and they had some people kind of in the crowd just asking if we wanted a MAC lipstick, and most of us said yes, we do. This is just a black lipstick, and so I thought that would be kind of just nice to have, especially with like Halloween or different looks. I mean, it's just black, but you know, it's a MAC lipstick and it was free, so that's cool. This one is from Crown Brushes, and let's see, the box looked like this, and this is the bullet itself, and it's a purpley color. Again, this is not one of those things I'm personally wearing on the daily, but the pigmentation is really nice, and you know, it's nice to have on hand for random occasions. So, I mean, I have like hundreds of lipsticks on hand for different occasions, let's be honest. So this will just be added to the pile. And then, oh, we got this Makeup Forever aqua paint, and I've actually tried this a few times because I've gotten this in subscription boxes. This is just sort of like an almost like an eyeshadow base. This is like a this is kind of like a khaki-ish brown color, but it's like the worst swatch in the world that I just did, but it's kind of a khaki-ish brown golden tone, but I think that could be really nice for, you know, layering on different kind of like olivey colors, especially in the fall. I think that could be really nice, so I'm excited to have that one. I'm not sure I have this exact color from subscription boxes. I think let's see if I can make this swatch better so it doesn't look so bad. So I'm not sure I have this exact color, so I'm glad to have it now. Last up, I have this Riot. The brand is Riot, and it's their Luxe Lips lip gloss. Ooh, I don't think I've even looked at this. This bullet is, or not bullet, but this casing is really pretty. And, ooh, that is bright. Wow. That is pigmented. That almost terrifies me a little bit, being that bright and being a gloss. I'm afraid that would get all over my face, but maybe there are people better at makeup than me in the world who could use it. Is this a lip gloss or a liquid lipstick? I'm not sure, but man, that was bright and that's pigmented. So I'm kind of interested to see what other colors they have. This one is called Click, so pretty cool.